Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and in the last episode, we unlocked an ability that allows us to now purchase buildings across the map, such as the Cherry Popper, which, you know, we could very well do. I think we have enough money for it. Or perhaps Kaufman Cabs. Or perhaps we could go for the Printing Press. And those are all fine choices, as well as the Malibu Club and the Pole Position Club. But my personal favorite, and the one that I'm going to start with, that I told you guys I was going to start with last episode, is I'm going to go over and we are going to purchase Sunshine Autos. And you will be able to see kind of what this thing has to offer for us, and kind of what we're going to be doing for for at least this episode. Could you get away from me, please? Like, what did I do to you? I didn't do anything. Ooh, secret package. Run away! We're not allowed to collect those yet. Ah! Okay, so let's just walk into this. $50,000? I think so.
Uniform, pal. B.J. Smith. And you must be Mr. Rossetti. Would you like the tour?
Might as well.
Well, I'm very sad to be selling the dealership to y'all. This is my first investment after I turned pro. But now, it's time for me to move on.
You're leaving town. Not in too much of a hurry, I hope.
No, I'm just coming out of retirement and preparing for my future comeback. The business wasn't too strong, and my staff took it upon themselves to get a bit more creative with the generational wealth. Obviously, I could wind down the business before handing it over. Hell, I could burn the place down if I wanted to. This is prime development land.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about any of that. This place seems perfect.
Yeah, it does. So I take it we have a deal.
Indeed we do, BJ. Indeed we do. $50,000. That seems like, you know, a decent amount of money. But, like I said, it is worth it. And now, Sunshine Autos will pop up on the map, and it has its own little spot, and now it will be easy to find. It's hard to miss. It's a giant red square with a bright orange sun, so if you can miss that, then you are blind. So, how does Sunshine Autos work? Why do I like it so much? Why did I buy it as my first property? Well, over here, you can do races if you want. Now, I don't really do races because I don't really like racing. But over here is really what you kind of want to look at. So, there's this little list, and it says rewards offered at the bottom, so you might want to take note of that first. But you see 6 cars? Is it 2, 4, 6? Yeah, 6 cars. The Landstalker, the Idaho, the Esperanto, or however you want to say it, the Stallion, the Rancher, and the Ballista Compact. Basically, you find these cars around the map. You can find them pretty much anywhere. You know, sometimes you'll just have to see them on the side of the road and be like, ooh, I need to get this before, you know, I missed my opportunity. But you find the car, turn it in, and then it crosses off your check mark. And I think either you get money for every car that you turn in or every list that is completed. But basically, the more lists that you complete, the more revenue that your company is going to generate. And that's good because you want your business to, you know, generate as much money as you possibly can, and it's an easy way to get some money. So that's why I like to do that one first. And because I don't know, it's not exactly the most fun thing in the world, to be quite honest, but I don't know, I have some fun finding these cars and going around. And $70,000 is far too much for me. I'm just kind of gauging at how much some of these other places cost. Because, I mean, like, I know Kaufman Cabs is another one that I might want to think about doing, or think about buying. Or possibly the Pole Position Club. I might go buy the Pole Position Club, because that's a pretty easy way to earn money. And, you know, that's basically what you want to do in this game from this point on. You want to make a lot of money. So let's see, how much do you cost? I think ooh, get out. I think it costs a little more than I have. 40,000, yeah. So Kaufman Cabs is probably going to be one of the next purchases that I make. But in the meantime, I figure, you know, maybe we can look for some of these cars, and you know, a lot of the missions where I decide to just, you know, kind of go around and like get cars is basically going to be a dick around, you know, episode. I'm just going to be talking about whatever I want to talk about and, you know, kind of doing what I need to do. I could use the magic of editing or just not show these at all. I don't know. We'll see how you guys I'll see how you guys respond after this first initial episode, so let me know if you want to see these things on screen. I mean, if you really don't, then don't, but just keep in mind that these are just going to be dick around / rant videos and stuff like that, so if you're into those type of videos, you might want to say, yeah, show these, or if you really want, you know, to just get on with some, you know, other things, you know, just let me know. But yeah, found the Stallion pretty quickly. It's not a really rare car. Some of these cars are quite rare, and you kind of have to know where to look. Like the limousine, like you may not know where to look, but if you go to, you know, Diaz's house, or like the PCJ, now, you know, you'll see PCJs all over the place. But like the thing with the PCJ is that there's actually a spot over right where you killed Leo Teal at the beginning of the game to get the cell phone. There's actually a guy over there's a PCJ over there. So keep mental notes of like cars that you see stationary, because more than likely the cars that are stationary are never going to move, which is convenient for you because you know, you can kind of keep that in mind when you're you know, you're doing these missions, so it's easy, you know, to grab them. Or like the Trash Master, like if you remember the thing. Deliver it like pro, complete the list, and there'll be a bonus for you. So, as you can see, it was crossed off. I don't know who crossed it off. I don't think it was us. And now we just have 5 more. So that answers my question. And I'm trying to see. Also, when you buy a place, you actually have a new save point, which is, so it's, not only are you buying a safe house, but you're buying a safe house that produces money for you, and also gives you a little side mission to do, you know, for a little bit of extra playability, or replayability, if you want to say it like that, just in case, you know, this game's a little too boring for you, or whatever. What car is this? Sentinel. Okay, I should have known that. What's up here? Oh yeah, and then there's certain rewards that you get throughout the game, and some will pop up here. I mean, spoilers for later, so if you really don't, you know, want to know what happens, but you actually wind up getting a like a NASCAR race car in there, which is kind of cool. And that's a fun car to use, so yeah, I mean, there's definitely it's definitely worth it in my opinion. And I don't know. I find it to be, you know, kind of funny. Oh, the Stinger. I love the Stinger, by the way. It's like the Barbie or Ken car or whatever. Oh, if you guys know what I'm talking about, except this one's red. But this one has freaking amazing handling, amazing turning. So much fun to use. So, I like using it. Ooh, this is a Landstalker, I think, or possibly a Rancher. Some of the cars you'll come to find out are actually Landstalker. It doesn't matter. Some of the cars you'll come to find out are actually quite similar to each other. Like the Admiral and the Sentinel. Like there's very subtle, or subtle. I don't know why I keep on saying subtle. I did that earlier today too. There are very subtle differences in between the two, so you kind of have to have a well-trained eye, you know, to spot these things off the side of the road. And if I'm looking for a particular car for too long, then I will not show all of that. But for the most part, I feel like I'm gonna show, especially the ones that I know where the stationary vehicles are, just because if, you know, maybe you want to use that as a guide or something like that. Are you beat up? Yeah, you're a little beat up. I'm going to go back you out and fix you up a little bit, because I feel like you get a little more money if it's, like, perfect. But, yeah, hope you like the new color. Sweet. Blue is way better than red anyway, so I do like the new color. Although green would have been the best color. Just saying. So anyway, while we're continuing to do this, oh, you do get a small little bonus. Oh crap! Sorry about my throat. You do get a small little bonus for every car that you get. That looked like it was maybe like $1,000 or something like that. So it's not much, but it's a quick, easy way to get money as well. So, and then where? Oh, okay. I think what you have to do is you have to complete the first mission, the first like list of this mission, and then you start gaining money, because normally it would just be standing outside. So I'm gonna try to find some more of these cars, and hopefully that all works out in the end. So while I'm sprinting down the highway and looking for these more of these cars, I figure I would just kind of indulge on a little another video game rant. This time about Lego Harry Potter, because like I said last time, I've been playing some Lego Harry Potter and some Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I'm not done with Lego Harry Potter yet, but I'm, making progress, and I do not need Hermes. Although it's a good thing to note what the Hermes looks like so I know for later. Although you could just use a guide online or something like that. But this, this is supposed to be a guide of sorts, I'm not making a walkthrough, but it's supposed to be helpful, at least to someone. But yeah, like I said, I was playing the Lego Harry Potter, and I'm a big Lego fan. I just find them to be, fun games. They're not too, they're very relaxing. They're like pretty much the definition of a casual game. And I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so oh yeah, it's oceanic. I'm trying to think of what the Idaho looks like. I feel like it's truck. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to see. That's another Landstalker. That's another Stallion. I'm gonna go across. I'm probably gonna purchase the pole position as well, so it'd be a good idea to go over there anyway. But like I said, I'm a big fan of the Lego games. I've beaten Lego Star Wars, and Lego Star Wars 2, both of them twice, as well as I guess technically 3 times, because I've beaten it on the complete saga as well. I've played a little bit of the first Lego Indiana Jones, and I didn't even bother with the second one. I was a gigantic fan of Lego Batman, and now I had to indulge myself on the latest one, just if for nothing else, just to see how well it represented the Harry Potter thing, how the type of humor that it used, and so far it's pretty good. It started off really slow though, which was not to my liking. I mean, yeah, it's a Lego game. It's not going to start out with an awesome action sequence, but it really it started out slower than past Lego games have, and that kind of bothered me. So once I got past that beginning intro, damn my throat. Once I got past that beginning intro year, it started to pick up, and I got used to the controls and everything. And so far, I'm almost done with year 3. I'd have to say that it's a pretty solid title. And definitely I'd recommend picking up. But honestly, if you don't like playing the Lego games without because I like playing the Lego games because of all the characters and all the abilities that you could do. But with this game more than others, a lot of the stuff is basically locked until you complete the game once through and unlock a bunch of characters. And that I don't know, that kind of bothers me, because it's forcing me to mundanely play through the game once just so I could have the fun playthrough. And I feel like with the past Lego games, they had some balance to it, and I wish they would have kept with that balance. Ooh, just enough. Now I'm gonna be pretty much broke, but just enough and totally worth it. And I'll have to do this. You don't get a cutscene or really anything immediately, but I'll explain what you have to do with that later. I'll probably do that in a future episode, just so. But now we have another save point, which is awesome, and it's definitely helping our completion rating. And we get the Mr. Fezzetti outfit, so that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know, it's a solid game, but I just feel like in my second playthrough, I'm going to have so much more fun than in my first playthrough. And I don't know. I just feel like they probably could approach that a little bit better. And then Lego Star Wars 3 came out, and I'm probably going to be playing that too, because my stepdad got that, and I got Lego Harry Potter, so I have both of them at my disposal. I'm just not, you know, going to start 2 different Lego games. It's a little too much Lego for my taste. I mean, they're fun games, but they're such a mellow, relaxing game that there's no point to start 2. It's not like you really, it's not like you're like, oh man, I can't wait to play the Lego game. It's kind of like, huh, you know, I might plug in the Lego game, you know, today, play a little bit more. And I think another thing is that Lego Harry Potter is going by pretty quickly. I really haven't played all that often, so I'm hoping year 4 is a little longer. But I'm sure I'll be occupied with all the things. But if you wanted my honest opinion, I definitely recommend picking it up, especially if you're a fan of Harry Potter, like I am. And I'd also pick it up if, like, you're just a fan of Lego games, because they got the formula right. So far, I'd probably say it's my second favorite Lego game, possibly third. I really enjoyed the original Lego Star Wars, and Lego Batman's my favorite. So we'll see how it, you know, we'll see how it winds up panning out in the future. But for now, that's what I would say for it. And we're up to like 16 minutes and 30 seconds. So what I'll probably do is if I find any cars off screen, I might just like turn on my, you know, I might plug in like the recording for a little bit just to show you where I found mine if it's stationary. If not, in the next episode, what I'll probably do is off screen I'll do what I need to do for the pole position club, so that will start generating revenue. We'll probably wind up doing the phone mission, and then after the phone mission, we'll probably just dick around and try to find some more cars and stuff like that. So until next time, I'm Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros, and I'll see y'all next time.